Surah Yasin, verse number 35, continued. لِيَأْكُلُوا مِنْ ثَمَرِهِ وَمَا عَمِلَتْهُ أَيْدِيهِمْ أَفَلَا يَشْكُرُونَ. So that you may eat from these fruits, these nakhil and these a'nab, the dates and the grapes, from the gardens we have blessed you with, the thamarah, the nutrition, the wholesomeness, the blessings in other words. And you should know that you have not even done this on your own. It's not what your own hands have even created. And the verse ends, أَفَلَا يَشْكُرُونَ. Won't you show some gratitude or some thanks to Allah Ta'ala for the basic fruits and vegetables and nourishment you find before you? Imam Ghazali rahimullah Ta'ala draws a wonderful and amazing analogy in trying to show the different forms of thankfulness that people may express. He says that a king who desires to make a journey, for example, grants a man, his entourage, a favor in the form of a horse. So the king has given a horse to this man. He imagines that the man to whom it is granted will be delighted with the horse, but then he says for 3 reasons. Firstly, the man is delighted because it is a horse and because it has monetary value which can be of benefit to him. Because he can use it for riding and for other purposes. Because it's valuable, in other words, as a racing horse. Now this kind of joy he's experiencing shows he has no interest in the king. His interest is in the horse. He had found the horse in a desert that the king left for him, and he took it and he's enjoying the horse. That's one kind of gratitude, and he says the lowest kind of gratitude. In fact, he hardly calls this gratitude, but it is some kind of gratitude. Secondly, he says it's a kind of joy that one experiences and delights in, but not because of the object, the horse, but because he infers the care of the king expressed in it. So here he's beyond the object, the horse. He experiences joy and thankfulness because of the joy expressed by the king and the compassion of the king. He had found the horse left for him there by the king, and the truth is that he wouldn't have been happy if someone else left the horse for him there. He is happy because the king left it there, and his joy is because the delight he experiences of knowing the king showed compassion to him. That's the second kind. Imam Ghazali says this shukr is still not good enough. He mentions a third kind of shukr, a joy that a servant delights in, so that he can ride the horse, but because he can be in service of the king. That's why he delights in it. He can ride the horse, but to be in service of the king. And so he may bear the toil and difficulty of the journey in service of the king. And through that service, obtain the rank of proximity and closeness to the king. And he says proper shukr, proper thankfulness is only found in the third kind of joy. It is when the joy of the servant in the blessings of Allah Ta'ala is because it enables him to reach a place of qurbah, proximity to his master Allah Ta'ala, to reside in his companionship, to be close, to be in that circle of his rahmah, and to gain darajat in that circle of rahmah, which is open for all, and eventually to enjoy the vision and the countenance of his Lord, because that is ultimately what Jannah is. Jannah, the delights, if you want to really get technical, is Allah. It is bliss, is Allah. It is to be in proximity to Allah. And this is the highest level of attainment, which we can attain through shukr, if we are grateful for what we have, and we use it, knowing that Allah has given it to us, not for the object, not just because the Lord was generous, but so that we may serve Him and find joy in striving to please Him, thereby gaining the quality of proximity, the daraja. That's joy. So its characteristics is joy in this world, yes, only for what it is. And what is this world? What is it? What's the characteristic of this world? It's a field, a mazra', under cultivation. We are cultivating it here. For what? For the akhirah, for the life to come. And it is a means to assist us in qurbah. So don't ever insult time and place. Because the time we are in now, the place we are in now, it's like the place those in the past were in. The same place where we plow the fields, cultivate the land, plant the seeds, and reap the benefits of qurbah in the life to come. And that is the end of verse 35. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.